Could you use a quick tip daily? How about a tip that can impact your day? My name is Raphael. Join me as I bring you tips by experts around the world. These experts have shared their knowledge and wisdom with me and will directly share them with you. Make sure to subscribe, like, follow, and comment, and I would love for you to become part of the New Tip Daily community. Good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome back to New Tip Daily. This is season 2, episode number 47. I'm so excited to keep moving on with the show and keep bringing you tips. So this is Business Mondays, and we always need to be thinking about business. One of the things I want to talk to you today about is business apps. And you can easily go and Google some of the best apps. I've done that, and I'd like to share them with you. What I want to do is share the basics of it. You also need to find out how much they cost, what are the uses for your industry, and so forth, right? So there are numerous apps available to help streamline your operations. They will enhance productivity, and here's the cool thing, they'll save you a ton of time, and you'll be more efficient. And isn't that what we want? We want to be more efficient without business, without time, and overall to provide the best customer service. So the best apps for business that are widely used and versatile, here's a few, right? We'll start with Slack. Slack is a messaging platform for teams. It's really, there's another one called Band, but think about this. It's allowing real-time communication and file sharing. It's pretty cool. I mean, yes, you can text people, but you're going to be able to shoot out to many this way. So we also have Microsoft Teams. Think about the integrated Microsoft with all of the things. If everybody in the company is using Microsoft, it's pretty easy to go across all platforms. So think of Microsoft 365. It offers chat, video conferencing, file storage, and application integration. Here's a friendly user project managing tool that uses boards, lists, and cards to help teams. Whether you're a small team of, say, 3, 4, or a team of 50, 20, you don't want to have a team of 500 because I don't believe there has to be broken down to smaller groups, even though you may have a team of 500. I think it's better to manage teams in chunks, if you will. So you want to organize and prioritize the tasks at hand, right? If you give one order to 500 people, unless it's the same marching order, if you will, then it's easy. Everybody march down Fifth Avenue. Okay, that's easy. We're talking about different tasks, different things that need to make everything come together. The one that helps you with your lists and cards and all these different things is Trello. Excuse me, Trello is really cool. You also have Asana. Asana is a robust project management tool with features for task management. There's another one, right? Team collaboration and project tracking, which if you have a large project, that's important, right? Then there's Toggl, spelled Toggl, no E at the end as you would expect. It's a time tracking app that helps businesses monitor project hours. How much time did you spend on a certain thing? This way you can bill it correctly. So track billable time. That's the most important one. And generate reports. What kind of reports? All kinds of reports. So you want to know what your employees are doing on company time while on your computer. Try rescue time. It monitors computer usage and provides insights into how time is spent. And that is putting money back in your pocket, if you will, because you don't want them going on Facebook when they're supposed to be and you don't want them wasting time on certain tasks that they shouldn't even be doing, right? So it's going to help improve productivity. One of the big ones for me is file storage. I'm constantly because I'm look, this is simple. I do videotapes. I mean, I do videos and then I have to store them. I have to put them. So I grab them, put them on my computer, then I have to go store them because I'm going to maybe use them later on. So file storage and sharing. Here's a big one. You can use Google Drive up to a certain amount. It's free. After that, you should pay for it. If you have a big company, it's worth it. It offers file storage, sharing, and collaborating. And it's also editing for documents, spreadsheets, and presentations. That's pretty cool if you think about it. Another one I really like is Dropbox. It's a cloud-based platform for file storage, synchronization, and sharing. Let's talk about customer relationship, CRM, customer relationship management, right? So you have HubSpot, a platform that includes marketing, sales, and customer service. These are the tools you need. Wow. I'm still going. I got a few more to share with you. So let's talk about Salesforce. The word itself, the first that's sales. And then you have your force, your sales team, your sales force. It's a widely used CRM solution that helps businesses manage customer relationships. And that, my friends, that's huge. Not only relationships, but sales. And here's a big one, marketing. Now, here's where we can keep the money. Here's finance and accounting. We've all heard of QuickBooks, but there's other things that we can use also. So QuickBooks is an accounting software that assists with invoices, expense tracking, and financial reporting. Another is FreshBooks. It's cloud accounting, so it's a cloud accounting software designed for small businesses. It's offering invoices, expense tracking, and time tracking. So when we operate a business, we're dealing with people, right? We are. And we need human resources. So there's another one called Bamboo HR, BAM HR. It's a human resource management system that helps with employee onboarding. That's huge. Um, Time off, tracking, think about that, and performance management. There are many ways to handle payroll. Here's one with a few extras. ADP. You may have heard of it before. Uh, Even your accountant, my accountant has one that they handle all that for you. So if you want to have it separate, ADP is pretty good. I've had a lot of clients of mine work for ADP. They do phenomenal work. Now, it does provide HR, it does provide payroll and talent. And here's another one that's important, time management services. These next apps allow you to have a better presence online. A lot of businesses have gone from brick and mortar and they've included an online source, and some have totally shut down their brick and mortar because they didn't have enough traffic coming to it. But their online became bigger, so they went all in on online. So it's pretty simple to use this Shopify. It's an e-commerce platform that allows businesses to set up an online store. Think about this. If you can set up an online store and you can get rid of your brick and mortar, does that make sense? Maybe you need both. Maybe you need both. Or maybe think about online. What are you paying? You're not paying rent, but you should have, you're going to pay rent, but it's going to be a lot cheaper because you're going to pay to have a dedicated server. Because if you have an online store, you don't have a dedicated server, you're going to get into trouble. What if you have millions of customers? Yeah, so you need to pay that way. But hey, if you have millions of customers, it's worth it. And you can sell products. There's also WooCommerce. It's a WordPress plugin that enables businesses to add e-commerce functionality to their websites. That's if you have a WordPress site. They're different. You can a company and not necessarily have a WordPress site, but a lot of businesses are now using WordPress. So let's talk about your social media. Social media is another place where a lot of businesses have gone to. And here's one that helps you manage your social media, your schedules, and all your posts across multiple platforms called Hootsuite, 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 right? And the other one is Buffer. Oh, that was pretty loud. Sorry about that. It's Buffer. Buffer simplifies social media scheduling and analytics for businesses. So let's talk about customer support. Zendesk. Zendesk is a great platform. Ticketing, knowledge base, and live chat features. So, for example, think about having somebody being able to be taken care of because you have Zendesk. So, think about that. Yes, it's a service that you need to pay for, but it's well worth it. So, you want to combine your support in one platform. So, there are some that do that. They do it really, really well. And some you have to pick out a bunch of different ones and kind of put them together. So Zapier is another great one to connect a lot of different apps. So it's easy to use. Yes, there's a free version of Zapier, but it's not really going to work for it. So these are apps that will help your business run. You don't want to be on the cheap end, right? Think about how to create some really good thumbnails. Like I use Canva. I pay for the Canva Pro. There's free versions, and you could do a lot with free. But if you want to be more professional, you want to be able to add all the features. So I have Canva. I use Calendly to book all my clients, book all my shows. Calendly is amazing. It really allows you to do so much, especially with scheduling. And that you heard that pop up before. That means that my Calendly letting me know I have an appointment in a little while. So I'm going to a board meeting. So I just put it there and I'll shoot her all these things. None of these companies have paid me, I promise. If anything, I pay them, right? So these are just a few of the examples on the best apps for your business. Remember, it depends on your specific requirements and the workflow. So always consider the factors such as scalability. Can your company grow with this app? Maybe you can do it, but then you have to grow with it. So integration, like I said, Zapier is a good way to integrate a lot of the apps together. And what capabilities will you be able to use them for? And most importantly, are they easy to use? Are they user friendly? So when selecting business apps, consider all of these things. I really, really appreciate you being here with me today. Thanks for joining me on UTip Daily. I would love if I gave you one tip and all of the shows I've done. Let me know. I'd love to hear about it. When we consider getting a tip from somebody and it can put money in our pocket, man, is that not worth it? So thank you so much for being here with me today. I appreciate you. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Be sure to have yourself an exceptional day. I'll see you later.